Have you ever wondered why you light incense at dawn that feel no response, while someone else's late-night prayers seem instantly answered? Have you ever questioned if more incense burns truly mean deeper blessings? Welcome back to our channel. Today we dive into a topic that's been hiding in plain sight, the precise moments and mindful details that make temple visits truly effective. We'll explore the optimal lunar dates, the significance of morning rituals, the unspoken etiquette that carries profound meaning, and the subtle missteps that can cloud your devotional sincerity. In this video, we'll reveal how aligning your visit with the lunar calendar amplifies your intentions, why the quiet hours before sunrise hold special power for your prayers, the overlooked ceremonial sequence from the Heavenly King's Hall through the main shrine that deepens your connection, crucial do's and don'ts from dress code to demeanor, and why your heart's purity outweighs the number of incense sticks. Once you understand these principles, every temple visit becomes not just a routine, but a true practice of mindfulness and respect. Ready to transform your devotional journey? Let's begin. When you step through the temple gates just before dawn, the air feels charged, still cool from night, yet touched by the first promise of sunlight. In those hushed moments, every breath seems sacred, and every thoughtful a bow of respect. That gentle transition from darkness to light isn't just poetic framing, it mirrors the shift in our own hearts from doubt into hope. At this hour, the veil between everyday concerns and deeper aspirations is thinnest, which is why so many masters throughout history have counseled early morning devotioners. As you light your first stick of incense, just as the sky begins to pale, your prayer rides on the quiet breeze straight into the ears of the heavens. But dawn devotion is only part of the equation. The ancient Ternoni solar calendar, woven into the rhythms of farming and festivals, also marks certain days as especially potent for petition and gratitude. The 1st and 15th days of the lunar month, when the moon is new or full, have long been held as prime times for offering incense. On new moon mornings, you plant your intention in fertile darkness. On full moon evenings, you celebrate its blossoming under gentle silver light. Aligning your visit with these celestial phases isn't superstition so much as an invitation. You join a centuries-long chorus of seekers whose combined focus amplifies every thought and offering. Once inside, the path you take matters just as much as the timing. Rather than meandering aimlessly from statue to statue, begin at the Hall of Heavenly Kings. There, the four guardians stand watch over the cardinal directions, symbolizing protection and balance. Pay your respects here first, bow deeply, ring the gong if one is available, and let go of outside noise. Only then proceed to the main shrine, where the principal deity resides. This sequence, practiced by 99 of visitors unknowingly in reverse, transforms a casual stop into a purposeful pilgrimage. By honoring the guardians before the honored, you clear the way both physically and spiritually for your prayer to land unimpeded. Clothing and demeanor play an equally vital role. A simple change of dress, a long-sleeved shirt or blouse, trousers or a skirt that covers the knees, becomes a gesture of humility. You are no longer the casual tourist, but a respectful guest in a sacred space. Keep your voice low. A whispered chant carries more power than shouted slogans. Move deliberately, each step a meditation. If elders or monks pass you, step aside and bow slightly. These outward acts of courtesy aren't mere formality. They attune your mind to the present moment, dissolve the arrogance that clouds sincerity, and remind you that true devotion is never self-centered. Consider the story of Mai Ling, a young teacher who prayed for a breakthrough in her career. For months she lit incense casually after work, a mind racing with emails and deadlines. Nothing changed. One evening, an elderly monk paused near her, observing her distracted bow. He simply said, "Devotion needs stillness. Return at dawn, with nothing but your breath and your hope." Skeptical yet curious, Myling followed his advice the next morning. She arrived before sunrise, cleared her mind, and offered one humble stick of incense. Within days, an unexpected transfer brought her to a school where her hidden talents were celebrated. She later confessed that it wasn't magic, but the deep calm she discovered at dawn that unlocked her confidence, and with it, new opportunities. Yet missteps abound. Bringing food offerings is a beautiful gesture, but leaving them too long in the blazing midday sun invites decay rather than merit. Lighting too many incense sticks becomes noise instead of prayer. The smoke thickens, and your focus diffuses. Worse still is allowing frustration to seep in, checking your phone, comparing your ritual to others, or leaving when you feel nothing. These habits build a barrier around the heart, turning sacred space into showmanship. To make every visit count, set a simple intention, one clear question or expression of gratitude. Whisper it once, feeling each syllable resonate in your chest, then stand in silence, listening. You may hear no thunderous voice, but you will notice the stillness that follows, a subtle, guiding presence that unfolds in the days to come. By weaving together the right timing, respectful sequence, mindful dress, and focused intention, your temple visit transforms into an act of renewal. Each ritual step becomes a mirror reflecting your own readiness to change, to listen, and to open. And that is where the true power lies, not in grand gestures, but in the silent accord between your heart and the timeless wisdom of the sacred space. As the morning mist lifts and the sun climbs higher, you'll notice subtle shifts in the temple's energy. The once gentle hush gives way to quiet conversation and soft footsteps as more devotees arrive. Yet if you stay rooted in that first moment of stillness, you'll carry a calm clarity even amid the mild bustle. Try this. After offering your incense and bowing, find a shaded corner by a lotus pond or beneath an ancient ginkgo tree. Close your eyes for just 5 breaths. Inhale the cool air scented with earth and incense, then exhale or lingering tension. You'll be surprised how that brief pause recharges your spirit, providing fresh focus that lasts well beyond the temple grounds. Consider Lin Wei's experience. A graduate student trapped in anxious thoughts, she visited her neighborhood temple weekly, yet never felt relief. One Saturday, compelled by a friend's suggestion, she lingered by the pond instead of rushing off. As she watched fish glide beneath lily pads, she realized her prayers had become mechanical rehearsals, words spoken without presence. That afternoon, she resolved to treat her devotion like a conversation, not a checklist. The following week, she approached her prayer with genuine curiosity, asking simply, "What do I need to know now?" And then waiting in silence, she left with a profound sense of guidance that carried her through her thesis defense with unexpected serenity. Such moments can occur anywhere in the temple. The side corridors, often overlooked, house small shrines to lesser-known bodhisattvas. Pausing there to read the hand-painted plaques reveals stories of compassion and resilience that mirror our own struggles. At the shrine of Karsiti Garba Bodhisattva, guardian of souls, many visitors light a solitary candle and recite his vow to save all sentient beings. Even if you're unfamiliar with the legend, you can borrow its essence. Promise yourself to extend kindness wherever you go. Carry that silent pledge back into your daily life, and notice how everyday encounters transform into opportunities for grace. Timing remains crucial. As midday approaches and the sun's glare intensifies, the atmosphere grows warm and lethargic. It's an ideal moment to conclude your visit. Before exiting, turn once more toward the main deity, offer a final bow, and whisper a gratitude that embraces both answered and unanswered prayers. By aligning your departure with the sun's peak, you symbolically release what no longer serves you, old regrets, stale intentions, and step back into the world renewed. Over time, these practices fuse into a living rhythm, a personal ritual that transcends temple walls. Whether you visit every full moon or whenever life's turbulence pulls you off balance, remember that the true temple resides within. The careful timing, respectful sequence, and mindful presence you cultivate outside the gates become your sacred tools in every moment thereafter. Let your next visit be an experiment. Choose an unexpected hour or a different temple wing and observe how the change in environment shifts your experience. Keep a small journal of these observations, noting the date, tongue, and what stirred in your heart. You'll discover pattern. Certain days spark deeper insight, while specific rituals ignite renewed passion. Over months and years, this living record becomes a map of your spiritual evolution, guiding you toward ever greater harmony between intention and reality.